3. Ellen G. White, a 19th-century woman who is one of several founders of the Seventh-day Adventist Church and also an Adventist Christian writer, described this transformation.
Idolaters were led to receive part of the Christian faith while rejecting essential truths. Some Christians stood firm, refusing to compromise, while others yielded, believing unity might lead to full conversion. Under a cloak of pretended Christianity, Satan infiltrated the church to corrupt its faith. GC, page 42, section 324.
As Christianity institutionalized, pagan influences took hold.
Now the work of corruption rapidly progressed. Paganism, while appearing vanquished, became the conqueror. Its doctrines and superstitions were incorporated into Christian worship. This compromise resulted in the man of sin exalting himself above God. GC, page 49.2, page 50.1.
In Rome, Sabbath observance was increasingly linked to Judaism, and those who refused to conform were labeled as heretics. The Council of Laodicea played a crucial role in shifting worship to Sunday, officially separating Christianity from Jewish customs. White noted how this transition unfolded.
Satan, working through church leaders, sought to set aside the Sabbath and exalt the venerable day of the sun. This change was gradual. In the first centuries, all Christians kept the Sabbath, believing God's law to be immutable. But Sunday was introduced as a festival in honor of Christ's resurrection. Religious services were held, yet it was still considered a day of recreation, with the Sabbath remaining sacred. Page 52.
Anti-Jewish sentiment further diminished Sabbath observance.
Satan had led the Jews to burden the Sabbath with extreme restrictions, making it seem oppressive. He then cast contempt upon it as a Jewish institution. To show their rejection of Judaism, Christians began making the Sabbath a fast, a day of sadness and gloom.
White concluded that shifting from Sabbath to Sunday was part of a broader attack on God's law.
The great apostate had exalted himself above all that is called God, to Thes, 2-4, daring to change the precept that points all mankind to the true and living God. The Sabbath was given as a memorial of creation, distinguishing the Creator from all false gods. Satan directs his efforts against this commandment to turn men from obedience to God. Page 53.
This shift in worship marked a fundamental departure from Christianity's original foundations, blending Roman traditions and pagan customs into the faith.